plans have changed quite significantly, and one of the aims of tonight is to give you an opportunity to have a look at those plans, which you can obviously support or oppose, or you might have ideas or suggestions about ways in which you think they can be improved, but it's to make sure that you are informed. It's obviously you, as the people of Southborough and High Brooms, who will be paying for this project.
I'll open the meeting with apologies, and as you heard, the Mayor, Councillor Udin, and the Deputy Mayor, Councillor Jamil, have both sent their apologies, and the Southborough Town Council Hub Lead, the person leading the hub negotiations on behalf of Southborough Town Council, Councillor Kinghorn, he's also sent his apologies for the evening, as had the project manager, Jonathan White.
I actually live bang opposite this monstrosity.
You cannot run a theatre on that amount of seats, on a dressing room that size, and you literally, it is impossible. And if you can't have a pantomime on in Southborough, where on earth do you have it? Because the people always used to come to Southborough for the pantomime, year in, year out.
Councillor Blackwell and others seem to be very critical of this plan, and I agree it's not perfect. But what is your alternative? And if it's more elaborate than this plan, how are you going to pay for it?
There is enormous potential for good, and it seems to me if it's not handled well, it could turn into a complete disaster.
I thought it was very illuminating, and one of the things I thought that was probably brought out was that the way the project board is set up is actually very inadequate, because there are only 3 people and there's a lot of decisions and complexity which doesn't seem to have been dealt with very well.
I thought it was a very well organised meeting. It's a shame none of the people who can actually make any changes or have any authority over the hub development could make it or could face us. And I think they ought to be ashamed of themselves for putting forward plans that they haven't really considered the needs of the local people.
So what do you think should happen next?
I think they should go back to the drawing board. I think they should ditch the library and the hubs, leave it where it is and use the space in a far more effective way.
It doesn't seem to me like a professional setup in any way. I'm absolutely appalled by the withholding of essential financial information.
I really liked it that everyone came together and were able to express their opinions about what we want for Southborough, because it's our home and it's our place. Personally, I want a safe space in the library for children, and lots of people raised excellent issues, and I feel that it was passionate and heartfelt, and I hope that we're listened to and that our views are taken into account.